Number 13, we see the 2 outside, so we're going to distribute it through to each piece. 2 times 5n is 10n. 2 times 1 is minus 2. That equals 3n plus 5. So I move all variables to one side now and all numbers to the other. So who should we move? I'm going to move the 3n. That's just easier to move than 10, in my opinion. That goes away. That leaves me 7n minus the number 2 equals the number 5. I now need to move the number to be with the other number, and that'll leave the variable by itself. So in this case, we're going to add 2, basically moving it over to the right-hand side, which then leaves me the variable by itself on the left and all numbers over on the right. We now finish it by dividing both sides by 7 to get a single n by itself, and a single n is worth the number 1. 14, well, we have a bunch of stuff here. We have a variable, a number, a number, a number, equals a variable, a variable, a variable, and a number. So before we start moving anything, we're going to combine like terms. It's, as I say, it's like getting groceries out of the back of your car. You're not going to grab one bag and take it in, come back, grab another bag, and do that for like 20 trips. You're going to grab everything you can and take as much as you can before you start moving it to the inside. Before we start moving variables to one side and numbers to the other, we're going to gather everything we can. So on the left, well, there's just 8n. There's no other variables to go with it. But you have 5 plus 2 plus 3. That ends up being 10. On the right, I have 2n plus 2n plus 2n. That's 6n's plus the number 30. So now I have combined everything that can be combined. So now I'm going to move the smaller variable over, in this case 6n. That'll give me 2n plus the number 10 equals, that goes away, 30. I now want to move my number over to be with the other number. So it makes sense to move this 10 over that side. So I'm going to get rid of it by subtracting 10 from both sides of the equation. I'll get 2n is equal 30 minus 10 is how much? 20. And now I'm going to go ahead and divide by 2 to get a single n by itself, which in this case, the value for n is 10. That's what would, if we plug 10 into there, and there, the two sides will be equal. 15, we have a variable plus a variable, number, number equals a variable, variable, number, number. So we have our equal signs here. To the left, put together what can be put together. Two variables can go together. That's 7n. The two numbers, lose one more, you've lost 2. N plus 2n, 3n's, 4 and 2 together, 6. Let's move the smaller variable over. So in this case, I'm going to move the 3n over. That gives me 4n, take away 2 equals, that goes away 6. I'm now going to add 2, 4n, that goes away. 8 comes out a pretty answer. Divide both sides by 4, and n is equal to 2.